I will wait for my baba wherever it is to come. I tried one once. Vivian didn't know. My wife didn't know. My wife looked at me and just pitied me. I said, please, who really asked you to barb this hair? I now ask her, am I not fine? You know, she cannot tell me I'm not fine. She just looked at me and shook her head. I said, no, I'm not saying you're not fine, but who really asked you? From here, the guy is shaved to down. I don't even know whether he barbed me skull or what. I just say, sir, you say you want to look young. I want to give you a pattern that you really, really be young. I wasn't young again. I became a teenager. I looked at myself all through that week. I'm not going out. I wanted to behave like Samson. God, can you make this hair grow? Oh God, can you make this hair grow? Some of you even know that it will not fit you. You now say, no. You know, this hair that this guy is babbing, bab skull, bab like this. People that carry skull, they are wise people. Bab, wise people. No, Papa even carry bab skull, bab me skull. And they now, shh. You're not, people are not angry with you. And some of want to go and do, say, no, put relaxer. Do it, put it. Put where? Look for him. Work on yourself. Oh. Please work on yourself. Help is coming. Tell somebody help is coming. So work on yourself. Work on yourself. Work on yourself. I asked him to show me time, but they're off the clock. I don't know. Maybe it's not my fault, but I'm not sure we'll stay longer. Work on self. Lastly, let's just do this one and go. Please, I beg of you, develop capacity. 9 million. How many of you sitting down here in this auditorium that I can call and say, please, what plan do you have with 10 million? I don't mean, sir, 10 million, I will not be poor. I mean, what can you do with 10 million? I don't mean, sir, this 10 million thing you're saying, okay, give me now. I will do business, so I can never be poor. I mean, what can you do with 10 million? Can you explain in just 10 seconds what plan do you have for 10 million? I will buy land. After buying land, what? After buying land, what? You see, I've left you for some seconds now. You're thinking. But develop capacity. Money don't just meet an ordinary mind. Money will meet a prepared mind. God will not just pour out things on human. He will pour it on people who have capacity. That is why the rich are never tired. They grow larger. Why are you angry with Alio Dangote that is already doing cement? What is he looking for again in refinery? The man will not have one of the richest network if he doesn't go to refinery. He is developing capacity to take billions of dollars. So not only the cement and the sugar will give him. If you don't develop capacity, there are some resources as a result. Develop capacity. There were books that I was supposed to launch since last year. I told them, look, those first set of books cannot come out yet. Let's still build more. Let's still build more. Let's still build more. You know what I'm doing? It's capacity. I was sitting down with my son in the television and I turned and looked at him and said, see this thing we are doing? I said, we are building capacity for an international presentation and televisions. That's what we are doing. I said that we are doing it in AKPC, that we are doing it in this station, and it looks like, what are they doing? I say it's capacity that we are building. Preparation will meet opportunity, and it will become a glorious destiny. If to a person that doesn't have capacity, it will shrink. Give it to anybody that has capacity, it will increase. It will increase. Joseph didn't carry money, but he carried capacity and looked at Pharaoh eyeball to eyeball in Genesis chapter number 34, and then reading down even to 42. And the scripture says in the book of Genesis that clearly he looked at him and said, look, let me tell you, I'm not lying. Look for anybody around your city who will be able to handle this, because famine is going to come. How are you going to do it? Presently now in the city of Uyo, we don't have a 24-hour shop. We have a 24-hour pharmacist. Develop capacity and take advantage. Why are you scared? I checked. The last time I looked at in the city of Uyo, there is no petrol station that sells 24 hours. It's just that they don't have capacity. That's why they don't have money. Where I travel to, where I go to, they don't lock. Others are doing. You're not taking advantage to develop capacity. What will it take you? And they are selling drink. Do you hear me? And the person is selling drink, cigarette, what all those monkey tail and also all manners of junk. You mean you can't do sin for a police van to be in front and then you sell a petrol? So don't let anybody deceive you. There are some things God will only put in the mind of a minister. Don't envy them. Don't envy them. We have developed capacity. So today I just wanted to open up. I saw a content, I saw a post. I just got angry when Pastor David Ibiome says, look, I have what it takes to tell the world. I have what it takes to tell Nigeria and they will be out of this. It's why I'm still telling you this. I'm trying to prove to you that he has it. You can't fight what you don't know. You can't fight what you don't know. This, what I'm telling you now, if you don't do it, some other person will do it. I'm begging you, I don't know whether they are streaming it to the wall. Don't let people take this advantage. There is no 24. I said this some years ago and somebody opened a gas station. I was ministering, I got so angry. I said, look, how can we be in the city of Uyo? Basumo closed by 5 o'clock. And then before Basumo closed the gas station, you have people on the roadside selling. I say, even the people on the roadside selling gas, they shut down by 8 or 7. Nobody has a 24 hours gas station. I think it was not even long, a couple of times. That young man set up one in a 1,000, 24 hours gas station. I don't know whether it's still functioning like that. I'm not sure. It was a message like this that I bombarded. Say, no, it has to happen. Go set up a gas station. I am preaching, but I'm telling you reason why you cannot finish low. You must finish strong. I called the young man on the telephone. I said, you have money. Don't put your money again in electronic. Bring your money to the ground. He said, no, Pastor. What I want to do, in fact, I have invested 10 million in the content. I have put 6 million in Facebook. I put this in what those things people are dancing, YouTube. When you monetize, the money will be double. I said, it's because you have, that's why you're putting. But you can imagine that same money that you call the electronic money, bringing it to the ground to put on a business. How much does it take to start a gas business? It's cylinder you need. How much does it take? And you have already gone to go and monetize, do this on 10 million, 5 million. You can't spend 6 million. Is it up to? Like 5 million. Do you feed gas? You don't feed it, it's cylinder. You put somebody there and then you put the camera, you carry with the phone. He said 3 people sold. He said, no, I'm watching you. See, I've put camera, it's in my phone. You don't need to be there. Common sense is there now. It's inverter camera, just put it. Why? Tell the person, say, see me here. Hello, see, Brownson has entered the shop. He wants to buy gas. Please, I'm begging you, be a Christian. He says, sorry, sir. You don't need to be there. He says, I know him, it's Brownson. It's Brownson that wants to buy. In fact, I'm hearing you because the camera you hear. He says he wants to buy 5 kg. I beg, put 5 kg for Brownson. Put 5 kg. He will tell you, thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. At times, even when you fall asleep, you're not looking. His heart or her heart is already panting that you're looking. You can't fail. You can't fail. Develop capacity, money will come. Money will flow in the areas of capacity. We have too many people who just settle for less. And the one that scares me most is people who just arrive. I've seen somebody who had 3 million and then he said, thank you, Jesus. I will never look for money again. 3 million. And he bought a Toyota Spider, rented a house, bought television. And when he checked the account, it's 600,000 naira. He said, Kai, but let me still sleep small. May the Lord help you. This year you'll finish strong. Rise up on your feet. I'm not saying the time I would have done the next one. I am too sure that nobody after this great fast will finish small. Nobody after this great fast will finish small. I came with 3 combinations of the mystery of God that has helped us. That's the reason why we are standing where we are standing. Well, most of you knows our background, where we are coming from. And it will be foolish of us to deny where we are coming from. When you see people growing, when you see people having results, there is something backing them. I spent 10 years pastoring in Living Faith Church. I don't mean member, as a pastor. So it will be foolishness or wickedness of me to say bad to that place. I was trending. I was trending. I was trending. I learned so much from Bishop Edeko, and I can't fail. My life of 4 years with Pastor Korode Kumaya is looking like we have met for 17 years. 2 days ago, he said, look, let me speak with you. My father spoke and spoke and spoke and spoke and spoke. 2 days, Abi. And prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed. And I just shook my head and said, what a relationship. As busy as he is, he said, I want to call you now. Go, let's talk. I want to talk with you. As busy as it is. And pour out the heart. I mean blessings, and still said, no, this is way to enter. This is way to enter. This is how to go. This. I said, thank you, Daddy. 2 weeks ago, we were trying to drive, and my spiritual mother called on the phone and said, I just want to talk with people. I am so proud with what God is doing. On earth, it is better for people to help you open the door than for you to break the handle by dragging it. You can break the handle. Some of you are using force. So you are struggling with it by force, and you break handle. To finish strong, there must be a hand, a power, a voice backing you. Backing you. Your relationship must not be compromised. Value the relationship of your spiritual parents. Value it. I'm not a bastard. No wonder we are commanding result. Value it. Love your spiritual parent. Value the relationship. So towards your upline. Be dedicated. You will see that you can easily take the word. There are some people that can hear Bishop Edeko, they could throw it away. There are some people that will hear Pastor Keke, they will throw it away. For me, that's God speaking to my ear. It is because of how I've connected to the relationship. Please connect. We live in the world where so many people are after growth. Just growth. They are not after sonship and fatherhood. Pay a price. The generation is almost showing us that what is there, what is called fatherhood, what is called this. We are built by sonship, daughters, and fatherhood. Value the connection with your spiritual parents. There are people, if you disconnect, there are many things that you can achieve. Some are like your clothes, you can remove it. It's a relationship like that. You can change it like clothes. But some are part of your body. If you cut your hand, for life you are amputated. There are some relationships like that. Every man needs a man to grow, especially a higher one. Value this relationship that God has brought you. Don't do hit and run. Not until you have problem you locate. Not until, no, when things is not working. Be intentional about the relationship. I don't need them to call me to look for me. I look for them. I don't pick offense that they didn't call me. There are times I have sent them messages. I now look like, is it the same me that this person just cried? That he lost me like this? For weeks. They didn't open my message. I will be so excited. Father, thank you that the message even delivered. They read, they didn't talk. Some of you will say, this man, what is he doing? As young as he is. All these young boys in ministry. That's why the relationship is also showing all these young girls and young boys in ministry. The next one, I'm seeing the one apologizing. That is sorry, I didn't. No. A relationship is not very good because you don't have problem. A relationship is actually good because you can easily solve problems. The person you love, you cannot easily hate. You cannot easily hate. I am stuck in the relationship that I have with my spiritual parents. Live such life. You will see things flow naturally. I sow to their life. At times I sow like, am I dying off? Are you sure? Somebody will look at me and say, are you sure this boy knows what he's doing? He said that he will not have. He said that he doesn't want to have. I gave first fruit though. But some days ago, I still gave another first fruit. Because I'm living in a territory where people are jubilating that, you see those people, they will fail. So I don't want to be part of that. I want to provoke my own result. Value the relationship. Value it. Value the relationship of your spirit or mother. Value such with your son, with your father. Don't say you love one, you don't love one. Love all. The Lord bless you. The Lord favor you. I can't impact you when your heart is not with me. I'm not deceiving you. I have to tell you the truth. There is no impartation when your heart is not connected. I can put the mantle on you, anoint you, but if your heart is not there with me, it can't work. Just like your mother laying hands on you. If your heart is not there, it won't work. So that's why I'm coming now to tell you. I have seen God do mighty things, and He will do one again today. The Lord honor you. The Lord favor you. Increase come upon your life. Father in heaven, I kneel on this altar for your sons and your daughters. They can't finish in 2025 our 31 days of annual prayer and fasting, and then they kneel down on the ground like this to beg human being. They can't finish on this mountain, and then they still go back home. Then they look at their life, their pot and many things around them, and say, Kai, it is finished. When will things work? I have kneeled on behalf of them, including myself. Let today be the beginning of answers to many questions. Let today be the beginning of open doors to many. Let this day be the day that heavens are open for all of them. Father, I have kneeled on this altar. Wherever there is negativity, wherever there is any of them have gone wrong, knowingly and unknowingly, Lord, as I'm kneeling, I ask, let mercy prevail. I mean, let mercy prevail. Lord, you are the God that forgives. For any of them here that have missed it one way or the other, Jesus, now that they finish this fast, I beg for mercy upon their life. The same way, just like the way people come upon this life, Lord, I pray from today, in 6 years, Lord, in the next 6 months, let them achieve it. I am kneeling on this altar today, that what would have entered their hand in 2 years from now, Lord, in the next 3 months, let them achieve it. I am kneeling on this altar, and I pray upon your sons and your daughters that I am healthy. I don't have any health issue. None of them will be in the hospital. None will be sick. None of them will lack any good things. Lord, there are battles. There are battles on the earth. But you told us clearly that 1,000 shall come. Even 5,000 on their right hand. He said none. None. I mean, even when they gather, but none will touch you. I kneel on this altar. Lord, build a shield around every of your sons and your daughters. Let no setup meet them this year. Let no battles cross them this year. No one will be able to detain them this year. Nobody will be able to capture them this year. Their life will never be frustrated this year. Nothing will stop them this year. You told us in Zechariah chapter number 10, verse 11, I will open up the heavens and pour out rain. Lord, as I'm kneeling right now, let the heavens be open. Lord of God, rest over your life. The mighty hand